Welcome to the Four Opinions.
Hey.
Say hi, everyone.
Oh,
we are so glad to be here. Thank you guys for joining us, for all you viewers that's out here, and for our continued viewers that's out here. Thank you so much. We're going to start this show off on a different kind of note here, and we have some really, really fun topics to talk about. We want to thank you guys for those that actually joined us and watched us for the domestic violence month where we talked about domestic violence. So thank you for joining in. I do want to reiterate that it was also, and I think we kind of failed to acknowledge it, but it was also Breast Cancer Awareness Month.
Yeah.
So we're going to go ahead and start with our podcast, but I do want to recognize Tiffany Love, who actually attended a breast cancer awareness event. If she can talk about that just a little bit before we go into our podcast, kind of just give us like a background of what was going on. And you know.
Shout out to Pam Weens and Tamiko Edwards. They actually this year asked me to be a pink lady. It was, y'all, I've been here for 20-some years. It was the best event I have ever been to, and I can't say since I've been to Minnesota. Mm-hmm. What we did was, like, everybody represented kind of like of a pink lady. We had our pink, everything pink wigs, pink, attire. And what it was just dedicated to the survivors. It was dedicated to the people that passed away as well, who was defeated by breast cancer. It was amazing. The ambiance was nice. She gave them nice gifts. I mean, and it was like a community thing. Like Chicago Lake and Liquors gave like, what is it, Bel Air? The Bel Air?
Okay.
Yeah,
I think I've
they
heard
gave
of it,
alcohol. I mean, they had like expensive perfume. It was so nice. You know what? For me, like I said, I've been to a lot of events, but this event was kind of special to me because it was being in a room of women that had been through hell and back, you know what I'm saying? And they were like in a state of mind that they could take on the world. So to me, it was just everybody's chemistry and just their beliefs and just the it made it. The DJ was bomb. You ordered, the food was good. I forgot the name of the restaurant, but it's on Lake Street, right across from Denny's, right there on over South. So I don't know the name of the Mexican restaurant, but they did have 3 layers of clubs in there, so I want to shout out to Pam Weens. Next year, I cannot wait because I'm gonna be in it again. And I know your mom was a survivor as well, right?
She was once a survivor. Yeah, she did survive cancer once. Yep.
And then so it's like I want you to come next year because I said I love you.
I definitely plan on being there. Shout out to Pamela Weens. I do plan on being there on next year.
She is awesome, and you know it was also good that we was there. She showed the appreciation of somebody being there. You know, sometimes people go through things, you know, going through breast cancer, going through all that, but she was really appreciative. It wasn't just, it was like for everybody, and she showed her emotions to let people know that, so that was another bonus. So shout out to Pam. I'll be there next year. It was bomb.
That's awesome. That's good.
Nice. That is awesome. So with that being said, let's get into our podcast. So what we decided to do random thoughts, y'all. We decided to just do random topics.
Right. We want to change the energy.
Yes, we gotta change the energy because it's been so like domestic violence and it's been so serious. I'm just like, you know what? We need to up the energy here. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about something happy and let's get it interesting. So we did put in some questions.
We do not know. So we did. So what we said, the categories was like if we see something on Facebook for the week, that striked up something. If we see somebody post something, we had our own personal questions that we wanted to ask. So what we're gonna do is just randomly pick topics, and you guys can tune in as well. We would love for you to tune in, and then we can answer their questions too, right?
Yeah, we can answer their questions too. But we just
want to change the energy, man. It was like domestic violence and breast cancer awareness. Great topics, but it was like, man, we need to get back to our fun energy.
Right.
To laugh about some stuff.
Right.
And talk about some stuff. So I'm super excited.
I am too.
So,
who going first?
Who wants to poll first?
We didn't even say that.
All right.
Eady, right? We're going to let Eady go first.
Yeah.
We can just go on.
All right.
So shake him up.
And y'all can chime in. We have our things, and we are trying to fix it because I know the video is showing up sideways. So we are trying to fix the video.
That's all right. They can turn their TV.
Yeah.
I mean, turn their phone. Y'all can watch us like this because we're not going to go through all that. But if y'all want to see us live, y'all can go to MTN Live. We're live, right, Val? we're live on MTN, so you also can go there. So.
Yeah, so if you guys have questions now, we are looking for questions, so don't hesitate to chime in if you have some questions.
Look, and Sharon, you the first one to say, why are we sideways? Because Ebony put the phone sideways.
My phone is sideways, but I guess it's not. It's supposed to automatically display.
Yeah, it does.
Upright.
But it didn't. So
And it did.
Sharon, turn your phone. You in Kentucky. Sharon, we love you. Thank you for tuning in. Turn your phone like this and watch us like this tonight, okay?
So please don't let that discourage you from viewing us, because you can still get a good view.
Right.
I'm looking at us
right.
sideways, just like this. I just flipped my tablet, y'all.
Right.
So
you got the first
go ahead
one.
with your question.
All right. First question. What are some controlling behaviors men display?
That's a hard one. That's one that we wish a man was on here that could answer that.
I wish.
Display, first of all, they insecurities.
Insecurities.
Like, I had one experience with a controlling person, like they always wanted to put doubt in me, like if I had a dream. Like I'm living my best life right now. But it's like everything that I thought of, like these are the same dreams that I had like 10 years ago, but it's like when I wanted to make that move, just say if I wanted to make that move to be independent and not work, it was like, oh, how we gonna pay our bills? Like it was always that question of worry.
Yeah.
Or like how we gonna do this or whatever. So I thought that was very controlling because he had control of all of the finances. So if I wanted to make a different move, you know, he could have took care of the family financially, but the controlling thing was to make sure that he had access to my income, and also, so he wanted to see pay stubs. He wanted to see, you know, what I was spending.
He was
I'm
doing the most.
So that was the controlling. That was a display of controlling behavior to me.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I kick and I bite. So I've never had nobody try to actually control me. They tried it, but it just never worked because I'm violent.
Violent.
I'm not. I can't do the whole control over me, because if I have to have control over myself.
Right.
So it's one of those things where, like she said, you know, you want to be able to if you have kids with somebody, you want to be able to co-parent. If you know what I'm saying, if you're in a relationship, you guys discuss or compromise, you know, what you don't, you know, and if it doesn't work, it just doesn't work. But controlling, no, nobody's going to control me. I'm not a puppet.
No, I've never.
I may be
experienced
submissive.
It.
I don't have a problem with being submissive, but controlling is, I will actually, you will get some backlash from me.
Yeah, I've always, every man that I deal with has been controlling.
Yeah, so
I have an overbearing personality, and it could be intimidating or.
And I think that's what it is for me too. I'm
I
like,
don't
that's
know.
not about to happen.
I think mine was more or less, I don't know if I want you to go out with that particular friend, or that friend is not good for you, or that friend is not healthy. You know how they'll say, you know how you talk about your friends, and then they'll, well, you're going to hang out with that person tonight.
So do you consider that actually controlling, or do you think that that's somebody that has your best interest? I guess with that being said, it just always depends on the individual.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because if he's controlling, he's going to be controlling. You'll see it in multiple areas, but you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And for me, you
It doesn't
cannot
stop
pillow
at friends,
talk.
though.
Please, that's not.
Okay.
Which
It
camera?
went on to family. Like,
Women, do not pillow talk with your men about your friend.
I know.
Look bad like that. Do not pillow talk with your man about your friend, because you know what, we can accept our friends, but then when they hear like, oh, she did this, that changed the whole
Don't even do it.
Right, the whole perspective about them. So
all changes.
that's a no-no.
Well, what about the clothing? Have you ever had anybody say, I don't think you look nice in that, maybe you should put on this? Or
Babe, go change.
Oh, where you
because
going?
your butt's showing a little bit too much.
Well, I'm married, so I try to push the wire, but if the lovers say, "V, give me this," and I'm like,
Yeah.
I go back to the room and change.
Like, let me try it.
I'll try.
Now, do you consider that controlling, though?
No, I think it's
Okay.
just respect.
Okay, I think I agree with you on that one. Who's next to pull it? Who's next to pull it?
You.
You're going in line.
Look at here. Let me
Really,
see what we
Ebony?
got. I know, right? I'm just doing way too much. I picked out a big one, so this must be Tiffany's.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Yep.
What is it?
How do you want me to say this?
Oh.
So this was inspired by Nicole Pacini. Hi,
Hey,
Nicole.
And she's always watching too. Thank you.
She's always watching,
Yep.
but what if she don't watch today?
But that's all right. We
No,
make sure we
so-
shout it out.
So do you think women today, 40 or older, are ready to travel and live life versus older men ready to settle down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, she was saying that she said that the thing is changing now. That older men who are like 50. How old are you, Keith? Well, me and Keith age, they are ready to settle down, and it's like our age group is like, you know, at first but probably 20 or 30s, we were ready to get married and settle down and all this extra stuff. But being that we've been through so much, the men, she said it's kind of like an aura of the men that's coming in that's like 50 or 60, like they're ready to be like, come on, baby, ready to get married, because now they ass ready to settle down. And now we like, wait a minute. Right, now they don't mind.
They got big day talking about some babe. It's 7 o'clock, it's my bedtime.
I want to sit
No, we ain't doing that.
Right.
We want to go to happy hour. We want to go on girls' trips. We want to hang out with our friends.
Right. So that's what she put on there. So I was like, that is interesting. I'm like, because at our age right now, like we're in the epitome of our careers. In our prime. You know, we ready to travel. We ready to do these girls' trips. We ready to like just take all risk and just, you know, our kids are grown. You know, in high school, we ain't got to get babysitters and stuff. And it's like, now here they come. We've been trying to marry y'all for like
Ever.
now y'all like, baby, I'm ready to settle down.
I'm like, dude.
Really?
Now you ready?
Right.
Let me ask you something, because you just said something. You said girls' trips. Men, do y'all take trips? I never hear of men taking trips together.
They do take
like
trips?
going on trips and, you
Bachelor
know, going
parties.
to Cancun
bachelor
and
parties, yeah.
stay away from Dominican Republic.
Will we let them though? If
I would let them, yeah.
You would let your husband, like, go, man? You would?
I would let my husband.
Yeah.
I would
I'm
let
just not never
whatever
been in that
dude I'm
situation. Like, I'm going for 7 days.
Well, he wouldn't want to go that far, that long away from
But I'm just saying, do y'all know when we presented to them, we'd
I
be
think.
like, hey, we going out of town for a week with our girls. And just think, we never thought about that, though. What if they came and said that to us? Like, I'm going with my boys.
No, I wouldn't go a week and he wouldn't go a week. We go on a weekend.
How long were we in Jamaica?
We were there
You
4
bad.
nights, 5 days.
But that's, I mean, okay, so just say if your man
said
came
a
and said
week.
for 5 days.
I would be
Not that
surprised,
too
but if
long.
he wanted to go,
babe, you
I
can
want
cut
to do
that
it, I have to
down.
let him do it. So,
That's interesting.
you know what I mean? If I want to do it, I have to let him do it. We were in Jamaica, 4 nights, 5 days?
Yeah,
So,
we
if the
were.
lover said he wanted to go somewhere, I'd have to be like,
You
okay,
can't really
gotta
say
go.
anything.
Yeah.
You know, you
That's
got to be
weird.
fair.
We never even thought about that, though.
Pick your tackle.
Oh, okie dokie.
Wait a minute, y'all didn't say about Nicole. So what y'all think about the
What?
men?
We did.
So y'all in agreement with that?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
To let men go on men's trips?
No, we was talking about
No.
the men that's 60 and 50, like they're ready to settle down, and we've been trying to get them to settle down at 20 or 30, and they don't want to do it.
Right.
So now they're trying to put pressure on us when we in our
Like,
prime
yeah,
to
no.
settle down. Absolutely not.
I'd rather get somebody that's just younger. I don't need nobody, no old fogey telling me what you know.
No, not when you get on Viagra.
I'm sorry,
and
did
stuff.
y'all?
But if you think about it, I think men
No
are ready to
enhancements.
settle down at that age.
Oh,
They're ready to settle down there and be good boys, where before...
But then, okay, so, but now I gotta wait. But now I have to wait, and I have to be boggled down now when I'm in the prime of my life and I want to travel. I want to do these things, and now you're ready to settle down. So now you're gonna be like, okay, babe, I don't think you should. No. I don't want to do that.
No, we ain't got to do it. We waited for you. Now you gonna wait for me.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
I'm
Right.
serious.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, Keith, you want to get in this?
All right,
You
what's
should have seen him,
yours?
girl. We were trying to rehearse, and he was over there. Okay.
He didn't want to talk last week, though. You
No,
know
he didn't
what
want
I'm
to
saying?
talk last week. Okay, so do you think at our age now, it's our job to teach a man that we're dating how to date us?
Hell.
No. Why do we have to teach men our age how to date us?
Yeah.
Competing with young girls. We gotta teach them.
I ain't competing with no,
No,
young
we're
girl.
not competing.
Okay,
with
wait, we
young
can't have
girls.
keep because he ain't on here.
Yeah, we
Here's the
can't
thing.
compete with young girls. Let me tell you something.
Young girls trying to be
This
like
what-
us.
this- you know
so
what, this
why
how I
am I
feel
trying
about
to be
it.
like a young girl?
Okay,
I'm not competing with no young
Right.
girl. They trying to be like us. They trying to be where we at. We already set.
Established.
We established. We got houses, cars. They
Got
trying to
our
be
own
like
cheddar.
us. I'm not about to go back and be like,
If
that
you
ain't
want
gonna
them
happen
young
with
chicken
Edie.
heads that ain't coming with
Exactly.
nothing,
You
let
want a
them
young
have
chick.
Ramen noodles versus steak and
Right.
steak and
That's
what
why
you're
we
looking
get
for,
young
then you
boys.
better-
Boy
Baby, I made
toys.
some dinner bag, and she make you
toys.
SpaghettiOs with shrimp in it.
Y'all cost more money.
Oh,
We
No,
got our
actually,
own
we
money.
do.
We got money though. We got our own
We
money
cannot
though.
argue.
We
He's
got
not
our
on
money.
here.
That's what I'm saying. I got my money.
We can't deal with Keith. We can't deal
No.
with Keith right now.
You know what? Stop.
But here's the thing.
Stop.
This is how I feel about it. Once and at our age, I'm pretty sure we're spending a lot of time on the phone, kind of getting to know each other. We're going on dates or whatever. I think strategically, a man that's our age can kind of come to some kind of formulation to know what we like or what we should do, or by just listening. If he's really listening, he should know what kind of date,
That's true.
what kind of things we like, what to do at this particular point. So
Right.
I'm not teaching nobody. And plus, you want them to be who they are too.
Right.
Because
Right.
if you start teaching them to be what you
Something-
want, they
yeah.
can't
It's
keep
gonna
up
be
with
temporary
it. Right.
because
They can't
it's
keep
not
up with
the
it.
real
Because it's not
them.
who they
Right.
are.
Right.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
how I
it's
feel
not
about
who they
it.
are. You should know what to do
At our
period.
age.
And then as you guys are dating, you get to learn that person, know what they like, know what they dislike,
Right.
things of that nature. So that's how dating becomes successful. You're getting to know that person,
Right.
but still you're doing the things that you're supposed to be doing
Right.
while you're dating.
And I'm pretty sure at this age they've been doing a lot of mistakes. They did some things that they weren't supposed to do, and they did some things that worked and didn't work. So they should know not to be doing the same thing they were doing at like 20 and 30. So
Yeah, you definitely. That
I'm
means you
not
haven't
teaching.
grown.
That'll be a no for me.
No,
That would be
I'm not teaching
definitely
either.
a no.
And my patience at this age would be very,
It's too short.
very
I know.
thin. I would not have
I have such low time.
no. Yeah, mine is already low, so I'm not going to play games.
Right. Okay, so you already did yours? Uh-oh.
All right.
Pick one. I'm sorry, baby. All right, so it's not one of mine. It says, what? Can you be friends with your...
Boyfriends, can you be friends with
Your significant
Oh.
other's ex.
Nope.
Nope.
Not
No,
friend.
actually, I don't know.
Okay.
I tried to be, but it didn't. Like I think we talked about it on our podcast. Like I actually really wanted to be her friend, but I mean, I don't know. I guess it depends on I probably could be like my first two husbands' friend because there's no feelings there, but you have to really be clear about where the feelings is at to be their friend. Because I was over it because I was the winner, but clearly she wasn't. I mean, because you got to look at the mind frame. Because I thought I won something, so I thought that we could be friends, but she still, I didn't take into consideration. I think Jada actually was on the Red Talk table about that with her and the wife. And, the wife was like, now that they're at a certain place, she was like, you needed to stay in your place. And Jada was like, now that I look at it, I did. Like, I was a new girlfriend, and I thought I could just come in and, and she was like, no, you really need to be in your place because this was my husband at one point, and we had kids. And, that really hit me because it's like, when you in this situation and you're thinking that you got it together, you need to, the other person probably haven't got it there yet. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think, Nika?
So
I
that'll
think-
be mine.
I think
I would try
that-
to be their friend though, but
I don't think that I could be their friend because women are so slick and deceitful that if they get mad at you, they're going to purposely sleep with him just to get back at you because you're the winner. So they'll always be letting him have the kitty cat anytime he wanted.
right.
Which, no, we're not going to do that. I'm not going to let you play that game. The woman is cut off.
Right.
And we're in a relationship, she's cut off. You're not going to, if they have kids, I get that they have to co-parent. I see you over there.
But we can't be friends.
No, we can't be friends.
Yeah, that's a no for me. I'm not trying to be your friend. I feel like, yes, if there's kids involved, you have to co-parent. So, of course, we have to see you. You may have to talk. I don't necessarily have to talk to you. That's his job to talk to you. So I don't have to be in your face. I don't have to do any of that. You guys are co-parenting. We're waiting for your kids to get 18 so you guys can just be done with each other. I'm just saying. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, that's a no. I feel like if you don't have kids, then why even
Exactly.
why is it
Entertain it.
even
Right.
why is it even
a
an issue? Why
yeah,
is it
exactly.
even we shouldn't even be, you know what I'm saying? Like some people be like, well, I'm still friends with my ex. Well, when you get a girl, there has to be a line drawn somewhere. So of course we're not going to be friends. You are ex, you're ex for a reason.
Well, I'm telling
Done
you,
deal.
the older lady I told y'all, she was like, y'all would not be friends. I was like angry at her because she was always saying, y'all would never be friends. Two people that slept with the same person that was in love with somebody could never be friends.
Of course not.
So
So
do you,
I agree with that now.
What do you
but-
think, Eady?
If there's children involved, I can understand being cordial when you have to be, when you need to be in that kind of situation. But as far as that whole, no, I don't. I don't think that.
Yeah.
So do you
It's
guys
not necessary to.
So do you guys think that I was wrong by saying that, you know how women can be when they're upset that their man done left them for another woman?
Right.
They'll constantly let them come back for the play, just because they're getting back at you. That's their way of getting back at you.
And that's the other thing too that I want to say before we go into the next question is that you really have to watch your man or watch a woman around your man, period, regardless of who it is, because you never know what her intentions or her motives are. So when you have somebody that, especially somebody that has been familiar with the current person that you're dating, yeah, it's like now when I see a change of behavior and now all of a sudden you becoming a little too friendly or you become, you know what I'm saying? Those are signs to watch for because you just never know. You never know in the back of their mind what's really going on. And sometimes a person will look at your relationship and be like, we could have had that or I can have that, and they'll want what you have.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying? But let this be known, ladies, that how a man treats one woman, he may not treat you the same way. So don't get it twisted.
Right.
La Niña?
Okay.
All right.
She got a question.
She got her question already out.
All right, here's the question. Men, real or fake? Do you mind if a woman has had work done, or do you prefer a woman who's comfortable with who she is?
Naturally.
Naturally.
A natural woman. I'm a natural
That's a question
I want
for a
work
guy.
done.
I mean, we're women. I mean, so
wanna
is
be on the table,
is the
baby.
weave okay? Is it not okay? I don't know. I think weave's okay. I mean, everybody has them.
She's sweet.
Keith, we cannot have you out there in the audience talking.
She have nails in her hair. She's sweet.
Oh, Lord.
Well, I've heard both. I've heard men say, hey, I love it all. You can have work, whatever. I'm going to love it all. Some men will be like, nah, she's too phony. She's plastic. She's not
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
I can't do that because she's manufactured is the word that they're using
Right.
now. She's manufactured.
And then when you look at some of those manufactured work, like what is that, like Black China and all them? Do y'all?
yeah.
Black
Kim K and all that, like how they look.
oh my God, Black China, oh my gosh.
What they say
yes.
she's like a wisdom tooth or whatever. Did y'all see that shit? Like if I go, I want to be on the table. If I go, I'm going to the best doctor ever.
Yeah.
Like that looks ridiculous.
It does.
I don't know. And then they had a sex tape release. Did y'all see how it looked? Like
No.
how the butt was. It was like
Still.
it
Yes.
was crazy. No, it was like I don't know. It was just like detached from her body, and it was like
That big and round.
yeah, it was
That's too
horrible.
much.
It is too much. And I don't know if you guys heard about heard about K. Michelle's story where she talked about her issues that she had when
Yeah.
she got the butt injections or whatnot. Then her butt just became, I mean, it just didn't even look real. And then she actually had to go back to the doctor because of health
Yeah.
issues. And she's just like, just fix my butt, like fix my life, fix my butt.
Right. But it looks better, like natural. She already had a nice butt.
Right.
Yeah, she had a nice butt. And she wanted a bigger butt.
What is Ebony
Because
drinking?
there was a time when, in her story, she said she graduated at the top of her class. She talked about how she was in high school, got pregnant, but she still walked across the stage. She was valedictorian. Then she went to college. She was at the top of her class when she graduated college, so she was educated, but she got tired of it and said, I want to make some quick money. So she decided she was going to become a stripper. When she got into that lane, then she was like, well, everybody else is doing it, and that's when she had moved
Right,
to
I
Atlanta.
watched that show, yeah.
Because she was from Memphis originally, and she said she went to Atlanta. She said everybody's doing it. She said, so I could do it. The strippers are doing it. I'm doing it too. She said she stripped for a day, 2 days, or a week, or something
Yeah.
like that. She said she stripped for like that a minute and quit.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I don't know.
Is it my turn to pull the thing?
It's your turn, Ebony.
Ebony.
Y'all can chime in too. Somebody said, "Oh, Prince."
What did Prince say? I didn't see it. Y'all leave my friend alone. Prince, hey, y'all say hi to Prince.
Prince.
Where we
Hey,
at?
Prince.
Hey, Prince. He faithfully watches us, y'all.
What did he say?
He says, I prefer all natural. I love natural beauty because it's truly who she is. I want to fall in love with something unreal.
Yep, that's true.
I'm
Some men
getting-
are like that.
Yeah.
I'm getting
And
implants.
then Ella, hi
I'm
Ella,
getting
we
my
had her.
tummy tuck.
Yeah.
If I was
Hi
rich, I'd be
Ella.
like,
Everybody say hi.
Hey, Ella.
She said something too. She said her husband said no, but they want to know if you have had work done.
I haven't even been, right. Have y'all been in an encounter that somebody, oh, you
Yeah,
can.
somebody asked me. They
Really?
asked me they asked me if my boobs was real.
No
I've
one's
never
ever
had-
said
I've
that
never
to me.
asked.
No one's asked that.
Maybe
No.
I need to be in the situation.
Maybe I look natural.
Tiffany.
And I'm like, yeah, they're real. Like,
Well, I got bigger boobs, so maybe somebody probably asked me if.
Okay.
I've never.
So.
Oh my gosh.
Men
So-
getting work too now, so come on.
Men do get work.
They are nowadays.
They getting hairlines. Let me stop.
Right, hair.
Hair. That
All right.
stuff that they look like. They
Enlargement.
look like one of my
Beijing.
friends on Facebook was like, he looked like a munchie cheek. Remember the munchie cheek?
Yeah.
You went way back with the
You telling on yourself.
munchie cheek. Oh my God.
Now that I say that out loud,
Right.
I didn't laugh that hard when I saw it. Now that I said it out loud, I'm cracking up. She was like, because the dude hairline was like way down here, but you could tell it was makeup. She said she posted a picture of a munchie cheek, and I was like, I remember that, and I started singing the song, munchie cheek, munchie cheek. I cracked myself up.
So wait a minute, Val, are we live on the MTN page? Okay, y'all go, just let everybody know. Go to the MTN page, and you can also see us live there. I know a lot of people say we're freezing from your page, Ebony, but the Minneapolis, telecommunications, television network.
Minneapolis Television Network. If you go on there now, we are live. So
Right.
if you can't view it from here, go to that page and view us live.
If y'all
'Cause
don't
we
want
want
to
you
see
guys
it
to listen.
sideways, go to MTN.
Yeah. If you don't want to see it sideways,
If you want to see it the straight way and the nice way, go to the
the
MTN,
MTN page.
We
So
are live.
We do apologize, you guys. We're still getting things kind of situated here.
Wait a minute, but Sharon, wait, before you go. Sharon said penile implants. Girl,
Y'all be getting penile implants?
do me? Girl.
About 90.
He said they do.
You get about 90.
But I don't understand why. Wait. So that's a whole different topic. Why do we always talk about our enhancements like the Brazilian butt lift? We get our breasts
Tummy
done,
tuck.
tummy tucks. They never talk about the men that secretly can go get these penis enlargements. Like that's.
Yeah,
See,
them
they always on the
enhancements
low
there.
about some
They
stuff.
are always on the low.
Getting biceps and triceps. I'm busting
Y'all
them
be getting
out.
biceps.
I know, like 6 packs. Okay. Sharon, you are crazy. I want
Sharon
to
is
see a penis implanted penis. A
I
penis.
don't.
I wonder how it works
It's
though.
fake.
Pornhub.
Oh, go. Really?
That's where you go.
So when we go to Pornhub.com, when we put in penile
Girl, we'll
implant.
see. You just have to go figure it out. I don't know.
Oh,
Ebony, read
okay,
your question.
She said they look.
She said looking on the floor. Do they, Sharon? I never seen
Sharon, I'll talk to you after the podcast. Okay.
one. Lord. All right. So here's another question: standards in single or being in a relationship? Wait a minute. Being in a relationship you're content with. So almost settling.
Yeah.
Single. Oh, I am enjoying the single life right now. I wish I would have did this like at 20. Like it's so different because you know what, you have a choice at this time. Like I think my brother was actually talking to somebody in our family. He told me, but just to say you had a choice to like if you kind of like rewind everything that you've been through in relationships and stuff. Like those was choices. Like you could have been at a peaceful state to understand, like you said, what you're gonna deal with. I know you said in the podcast what you're gonna deal with, what you're not gonna deal with. But that is like, I hate that it's like the 40s that I had to finally wake up and get it. But it's like, man, I would rather be single and be like on this up. It's like a high versus being in relationships that's like, it contradicts, it like changes your direction. It's just too much. But I wish that was, I wish I would have got that at like 20 or 30. It definitely was a better place to be in. So.
Yeah, but at 20 or 30, your mind is so young and still learning. I don't think that we would have even, you'd have to be a really mature 20-year-old, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I think we kind of need a little bit of life lessons to make who we are. But you're right, I think at this age, totally not putting up with mess.
Right.
I'd rather be single.
In the
and-
bed with your fleece socks, and your
Right.
fleece
Okay,
covers.
Rather than just being
Not even
content.
looking ugly like you are. It's super excited. Like you're like, hey.
Looking cute.
Right. And like doing what you want to do.
When you want to do it.
Right.
With my pet dogs on the end of the bed.
Like
My
that is
stuffed
best.
dogs.
Versus putting up with the, Nope.
I would definitely say standards and single as well. I think, yeah, it's a difference when you're in your 20s versus when you're in your 40s. Yeah, you have standards. It's certain things. You've been through relationships. You've had that experience, so it's now you know what you will accept and what you would not accept. So I would definitely say standards when
Right.
single.
I agree.
All right.
I agree.
Mika
Y'all, can we go
time.
back to what Sharon said about
What'd
the
she say?
implant, the penile implant? She said,
Said it never gets
it
soft.
never gets soft. Sharon,
Sharon, what side do you go to?
Sharon, wait, I want to know who you know that got a penile implant.
Yeah,
Send
right.
us a pic. I want to
I
see.
don't want a picture. I don't want a picture.
Share,
I
Tiffany.
just want to know the story.
Okay, so my question is, can you deal with a man who uses enhancement, what's this one?
Viagra.
Oh, Viagra, and have you seen them?
Have you used them?
No.
You know what? But I'm so funny, y'all, for real. I'm not going to tell the person, but she used to tell me about how she used to give her men, like, the pills or whatever.
Secretly?
No, but he had them.
Oh,
And
okay.
so I was like, I never had experienced that ever in my life. But now that I've been, like, single, like, I meet so many men that need them. And I'm like, it's like a normal thing, like, baby, it's good, but if you had this one little pill.
Oh, my
And I actually call her, I'll be like, hey, and it's so and it's so crazy because it's like you could be like, hey, like it's good, but like you could be good, But I'm like, hey, it's so funny. I ain't gonna call who my friend is, but I would call her and be like, girl, like give me like three of your man things so I can give it to, that person. And I mean, it's fabulous, but I have never. I'm just saying, in 2018 probably was my first experience of being with somebody that needed to have those. But I have heard her talk about it for years, but I had never experienced like somebody needing to have that. And that's why it sucks. Like I said, at 40, like that's pretty much because you're not going to date a 20-year-old or 30-year-old. My son is 25. So pretty much everybody that I have been involved with, they needed that little extra boost.
Right.
And it's like, it's not hard to kind of convince them to get it because it's like, you need that to, work with me. So.
Real quick, Sharon said that the thing froze. So the question was, can you deal with men who use enhancements, Viagra, or have you used them?
So I thought that one of our podcasts, I thought Amika had said that she had an enhancement before.
What did you?
Girl, no. I
She
said
said
it would
she
be.
never
I would try it, but I never had one. I don't even know where to go get it.
Have you guys ever tried a female
No,
enhancement?
I don't. The thing is, I don't never.
I don't think women need it.
I was gonna say I don't
No.
really think I need it.
You mean for women?
A woman
they got
one.
women ones too.
Yeah.
No, for what?
Right. It's
Well, I
more
mean,
so
what
men.
What would I need it for?
I don't know.
What am I supposed to do? What am
I think it's supposed to
do?
keep you
Keep me
hydrated.
going?
Yeah.
But I mean,
make
like
you
I don't
want
know
it.
women. Look at Eady. Eady, you know somebody had one before?
No.
It makes
I know
you want
men
it.
need
Makes
it,
you
but
want
we
sex.
never hear about females.
But how do you not?
But I don't know why. I thought at one of our podcasts, Amika said that she took a.
Girl, why are you? No. Not that there's anything wrong with it, but no. We talked about it.
Mika,
I said
know,
that.
I thought you
sidebar. You took a
I told y'all I was watching YouTube and there was those Viagra pranks on there and they were really funny. I never had one.
That's what I thought. That's what made me think of the question because I was like, man, I want to. Like I would be a beast.
I would try it, but no, I've never had one.
So for me, I'm just saying 40 in the dating scene, like it's been a drought right now. But I said that, a lot of men that they need them. And it's like now you have to understand how to implement that into dating or implement it into the.
no.
What?
I'm sorry.
You shouldn't be giving your man other people's pills. That's dangerous. I'm serious. That's dangerous. You shouldn't be doing that.
But why are they taking them though? Like, yeah.
So
I call it candy. I be like,
Right?
the pill or the green pill.
so my friend, she's always, I'm like, girl, I would call and be like, girl, it was, but it could be like, let me get like 3 of those.
Okay, I've never tried it, and
Have you ever gave a man one?
I've never been with a man that had one. I don't even think I want to be with a man who needs it.
But we 40.
Why?
That's the reality.
What's wrong with it? It's no big deal.
Ebony, and look, no, let me shake you up
Ebony,
right now.
it's not very
Oh,
nice.
let me change this. Because here's the thing, you saying that right now, if you like reflect on like your relationships that you've been in, they've been using them. They secretly use them.
Like
we just don't know.
Relationship?
No, like it just say if you had a relationship with
didn't
somebody,
know
it was right. They secretly take them, so we would not know.
Yeah, we would because it stays hard for a few hours. You would know.
No,
you would
don't know.
Oh my God.
You do not know. You think it was like
It was there. So no,
no?
you would
I'm
know.
telling you, no, Amika. We need a fan up here.
Wait.
Amika, I'm telling you. Some people that you thought, like when you think back of it, now that I know it's so common, I'm telling y'all for real, like I'm gonna be like in the 70-80% of the men are using them now.
You think so?
No, I'm telling you.
Older men?
Can
older-
any
they're
men
40,
on
50.
here get on here and let us know if you're using Viagra?
They won't
nobody
tell
gonna-
you, but like
yeah,
if you
I
like,
know.
oh, like you know, if you have a situation like, oh yeah, you know, our night was all that, like he was all that, like they schedule. Like if they know that they're meeting you or whatever, just say you got a date at 10, they're taking them at like 8 and 10, blowing your back out, and you not knowing it. I'm telling you. 80%.
Yeah.
I'm not lying. This could be a topic.
That'll get you there. Yeah.
So Sharon said, yes, it's okay. It just makes them last longer.
Girl.
Ella said, keep living.
And you're right, Tiffany.
What's the next question, y'all?
I am right. No, okay, because I'm trying to let my sister know right here because
Who?
you baby, 'cause
You're
you just
answering
don't
the
have some
question.
good, you know, if you don't have some good stuff within this last month, I'm telling you, it's a possibility that he's taking pills. Catch him off guard, and then you'll know.
You know what? You got
Catch
Maybe,
him off
maybe the
guard.
question is, now let's ask this question. Your men, have they all been younger, and that's the reason why?
Catch him off guard.
Were you fooling around beforehand so it was already there? Because that's another one how they could sneak it in on you.
Right.
I never thought of that. So
You
that's a good
schedule
one.
it.
I'm just
Just think
thinking
about
younger
all your
men,
sexual
they really
experiences.
don't need
You have been scheduling it, so they're ready for you.
And it's okay. It's okay. It's no big deal. Just saying, like, if you mess around and it's her, then you...
So just think about it. I'm just saying, it's always scheduled.
My stuff is not always scheduled, though.
Ebony, you like, I'm on
spontaneous
my
like that.
way. No, you don't just pop up in the man's house. You be like, I'm on my way. What time are you coming?
Right.
10 o'clock.
Right. You know what time it is. Don't
8
play.
o'clock, they like, bloop, bloop, bloop. I'm just saying at our age, we just have to be like, whatever. Okay. So moving on.
Edie, what do you
Look
say?
at you looking. She like,
Edie, what do you think?
Hey, I'm in agreement.
It's okay, right? It's no big
sure.
deal.
so y'all need to get your own prescription. So
I'll
y'all
put
need
it like
me.
this. I've never been with a man who's taken them.
Right.
I'm with Ebony on that. I've never been with one, but it's fine. It's
Yeah.
okay.
If they need it.
So would you be comfortable with telling them that he need it?
Ooh.
I am so comfortable.
I
I'm like,
would.
babe, me too.
Yeah, I would be
I
like,
would probably switch partners.
Would you?
would you? Ebony, you're seeming really mean right now.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I probably wouldn't switch partners, but yes, I would probably, if there was an issue there, yeah, I would have to tell him, yeah.
I mean, you would tell him, but then it'd be a
Yeah.
solution. Like, I got this.
Like, this
Like,
would
call
probably
me.
help you.
Right.
And you have to do it nice because men are really sensitive when it comes to that member, and they will be like crushed if we do it the wrong way. So we have to be real careful.
You can't just be like, hey, take this, you need
Well,
it.
you better be
Right,
friends
right.
before you give
You
him the
gotta-
poo nanny.
you
Right,
So,
have to
right,
be-
right. You should be on that
you have
level.
to
You
be
right,
saw.
this should be that level like, baby, it is good,
Is it your turn to push the
but
number?
this will help you
It's
with
your
a...
turn.
Edie, just
Look at she looking.
I don't know,
You
is
just-
it?
Ebony mad because now
No,
she
it's
know that
Tiffany's
her
turn.
partner need a little...
we all got two
I
in
don't
front
think
of
my
us.
partner
Tiffany only
needs
has one.
anything.
You got a partner now, Ebony?
I didn't say that.
Oh.
What I'm saying is anybody that I've dealt with I've never known them to have to take anything.
Okay. Okay. How long does it take to forgive a person?
It just
When
depends.
I was going to say on the situation. And what do you mean by forgive? Like in a relationship, in an argument, in a mom and daughter situation, a family
That's kind of
situation.
deep.
That's a
Y'all
tough
said, who
one.
wrote this?
Yours truly.
Oh, Keith. What,
So give us a situation.
Situation, because the reason I thought that, because you were doing the domestic violence stuff. And I never heard any of you say what happened after you.
Yeah, we actually, Keith, you know what? That's a good thing because we actually, Ella, she's watching as well. We was actually going to have the last day of domestic violence. We just wanted to change the atmosphere. Like, can you forgive the person? And we was going to have the opportunity to say, if we forgive. She actually was going to bring her husband to talk about how he had to go through the process with her, being that she was an abused woman, and how he, still ended up loving her,
Well, yeah, that's what
had a
I'm saying,
marriage.
because somebody could really mean it when they say they didn't mean to do you like that, and the longer you take to forget that person, the more they're burning inside.
Yeah. I think today I forget real quick.
So here's the thing. And because I've never been in a domestic situation like that, but I think what comes with that and what I got from Ella is that you have to go through a healing process yourself first. You have to forgive yourself first and heal first before you can forgive that person. And with that being said, it just depends on how long it takes you to forgive yourself and to forgive, to heal before you forgive that person. Sometimes it may be a year, it could be 4 months, sometimes it may take 7 years. We don't know.
For me right now at this age, I know we always say about this age, but I think this is like the epitome. I think 40s is like when you kind of got something to go with. It's like you on go. I try to forgive as quickly as possible.
I do too.
Yeah.
Once I'm over it, I'm over it.
Right. And not even because.
No, I'm a grudge holder. I'm sorry.
Are you?
I'm a grudge holder.
Girl.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You have to learn how to release that stuff, girl.
It isn't to the point where it bothers me. It's just that, we were talking about you can always say, I forgive, but do you really forget? You know what I'm saying? And if you really don't forget in that situation, are you really forgiven? Now, me, I don't forget. You know what I mean? So I'm just kind of like, like I said, it depends on the situation. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. All right, y'all. I think Prince had he said, I think he going back to that. Y'all been with men who's taken them, but you didn't know it. We won't tell. No. I told you. A lot of men take them.
It is what it is. I just don't want to know because I don't know if I may treat you differently.
Well, I'm just going to tell you that I'm giving y'all the quick solution. Pop up on them.
Okay.
And see if it's like, or see if it's like.
I'm happy to see you, or I'm happy to see you.
See if it's like, or see if it's like. That will tell you. I'm telling you. Oh my Keith.
Yeah.
Keith, you got a lot to say this week.
Ask the next question.
We need to Val, can we put a screen right there to block him?
Go ahead.
Just in my experiences, that's kind of funny because depending on who you with, they can just look at you and just be like that, or they could just feel you and be like that. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, I'm telling you.
There's some other you can do little things and they be like that.
Yes.
You know
but
what I mean?
Then it's just like they could be like that, but then does it stay like that?
Oh yeah,
that's the thing.
Because then they trying to get it in after that. You be like scared. Really, you trying to do more? Like
right.
All right, next question. Let's see. What's the one thing that you've wanted from a man or woman that you've never got?
Ooh.
Go ahead. Perfect date.
Consistency.
Oh yes, that's really good.
Consistency.
From a man or a woman, which one are you talking about?
From I don't date women.
No, it don't have. Are you talking about just a relationship?
Relationship was consistency.
So what about from a woman? What about from a woman, like a friend or your sister or?
What's the one thing?
Read that again.
It didn't matter. Just said, what's the one thing that you wanted from a man or a woman that you've never gotten? So I'm assuming you're dating.
That's anything.
So it was one time that my daddy promised me some MC Hammer tickets when I was 14, and I never got them, and I was mad for like years.
Dang. You still hold on?
I'm just sorry. I'm just playing, you guys. I'm playing. Go ahead.
No, you're not. You for real. We're going to have a cool, let's pray that thing.
And I don't know, as far as a woman, I'm not sure.
Like from your friends, what would you want from us?
A true friendship.
Yeah.
But I've gotten that. So,
real friend,
real friendship.
Oh, group hug.
Honesty. Group hug. Don't touch me.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I want to say probably the perfect date.
Oh, yeah.
The perfect date.
Never had?
The lover's taken me on some good ones, but it wasn't the perfect.
Oh, wow.
By the way, you guys, she calls her husband the lover.
Yeah.
My husband
So if you ever hear her refer to the
hey,
lover,
Jason,
my husband,
be
Jason.
watching.
Yeah.
So what would you want for women?
That's a tough one. I don't know. I think I like honesty. Because I want to be able to say, here's the story. Tell me what you guys really think and let it be genuine and not be like, because like you said earlier, women can say some stuff to just be like, It's beyond something. I'm sick
Fabricated.
of hearing her. You
Right.
know what I mean? So I think honesty from women.
For me, for a man, I would love to just have somebody to match my energy without intimidation. Like, I would love like us to be like best friends and just be like knowing that we both have the like-mindedness to be in each other's best interests. You know what I mean? And not be like, I'm trying to get over you or you trying to get over me. And just to, like I said, just match my energy. Match my energy just mean everything. Like, match what we want to go, match what we want to do, match what we, you know, to some certain point without the intimidation. For a woman, I was just like, well, like, I'm in agreement with Ebony as far as like with us, like with our friends or women. It's just like, I wish women would really just be happy for everybody, like, and be okay with telling your
Right.
story.
Well, and
You know?
be genuine. probably.
Yeah, genuine, yeah. Like, just be okay with, it is what it is. We still women. At the end of the day, we have all, you know, been somewhere. Like, I don't like the fake and phony, like,
Yeah.
I'm this person and I'm that, and like, no.
Just be you.
Yeah, be you. And be
Yeah.
okay with being you.
Right.
Because I'm okay with you being you. I'm not going to judge you for anything
Right,
or whatever,
right.
so. You didn't let Eady answer?
Oh, no. I was just going to say, I guess with the women part of it, I just wish they weren't so messy, drama, trifling. You know what I mean? We're better than that. We're better than that. And we have control over a lot of things. And I wish we could just in tune ourselves with being better than that. I mean, I just...
I got to put it.
No, you got to say that. Well, sorry, Eady, that was rude, but what you say?
Oh, no, I'm fine with it. And as far as, like, a man goes, I've been treated so well that perfect. I mean, I've had my ex-husband, he bought me a house, bought me cars. I mean, there isn't anything really that I'm looking for that I haven't already got, I guess. So I'm actually good on that.
Cool with it.
So there's nothing you want.
No, because I've got money. I've got everything that I've ever wanted out of a person. So
Okay.
Can I choose another question? Because this
No.
is kind of along the lines of a question that we just already asked.
No, we can
Okay,
keep
just
on
read it
that
and then
way.
we can just
All
keep
right.
going.
It says, is it time to leave a current partner if he continuously allows his ex to call?
Okay, we did talk about that a little bit
Kind
earlier.
of.
Yeah.
Okay. I get to choose a new one.
Brat.
I wanted to.
Brat.
So, I know, right? Has social media ever affected your relationship? Bam! Yes, I like that.
Wow.
No?
I don't put my business out there either.
I don't.
You will not know
It's-
if I don't want you to. So no, not for
It
me
is
either.
so funny that in my relationship, my last marriage, oh my God, him and his mammy always talked about social media, about however I flow with social media. And to right now, that's their only outlet to get anything out there. Like, swear to God. Like, they will be like, why you was on there doing that? Why did you post this? Why? I could put, today is a beautiful day. Why did you post that today was a beautiful day? Why did you post that it was 80 degrees today? Like, they were so adamant about social media. Oh my God. And for me right now, their only means of letting me see, and I hope they watching, anything that's going on in their life or in his life or whatever he got going on, social media. Me and him had so many arguments about, like, I couldn't believe it because it's like social media back in the city, like MySpace. Let me tell you something. He was gone away for a while, and we were together or whatever, and what was it, his baby mama, yeah. At the time, like, she printed up some stuff that was on my social media page and mailed it to him. So at that particular point, social media was like the devil. But right now, if you go on her page, his page, or his mama page, I mean, every picture, every birthday, every, it's so irritating because I was like, for me, that was a major thing because I'm like, social media, you guys know I always been on social media. Nothing has changed from MySpace to Facebook. And that just was my outlet as far as like getting my word out. I don't make any, explanations of why I like Facebook. It's my page. I can do what I want to do. MySpace was my page. I could do what I want to do. I met some amazing people, had some amazing connections. My business right now is booming. It feels so good when people come into my business and be like, I saw you on social media. But the thing about it was like, it caused such a great, it was like a pain in our relationship for this person. And for me now, and I be looking at like when I see his stuff or see whatever, like that's him and his mammy, that's all they do. social media, social media, social media. But yet and still, when I was at the prime of my life and getting to where I'm at right now, it was an issue. So yes, I think social media, that's why I don't want to be with nobody that has an issue with social media. Like, you don't have to do all that extra stuff, but let me stay in my lane and you stay in your lane, and be comfortable with what my lane is, and I'm not trying to change your lane. Don't try to change my lane.
Right.
So yeah, it caused a big issue.
I'm kind of with Amika. It's, social media for me is just about business, it's connection and networking. I'm in a couple of groups. I'm an admin in another group. So for me, it's just about, having fun, taking social media for what it is. I very seldomly even post on my page. I just don't. I'm like, hey, I'm so whack with mine. Hey, it's a beautiful day. And
But you know what? I know the people that don't post on social media are the ones that's watching social media all the time.
Yeah, but see, the thing is,
like, y'all would be on there for like 3 hours. My sister, when I went home, she never posted on her social media. But when I seen her sitting on the couch for like an hour, I was like, oh, you on social media? Yeah, spectator, but not posting.
Some people just go in and come out. Some people do that.
And
Some
that's
people
how
just
I am.
spectate.
I go in and I come out. Like, I don't post nothing on my page. I'm not like that. But yeah, I could see, because in one of my relationships, you're friends with my
Right.
friend on social media. So what? So what?
Yeah.
Right.
It was a big deal, and I'm like, you got to move around.
I think for me, like you said, if I go on vacation or if I'm doing something fun, I will post. Otherwise, you're right. I will go on Facebook, Instagram, whatever, and I'll look at stuff. But I don't think that a lot of times people care. What
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
doing,
think so, too.
So that's why I don't do a lot of posting, because
Yeah,
I'm like, don't
So
nobody
we
care about that.
We got 2 more questions, you guys, because our time is coming
Ooh,
to
yeah.
an end. Yeah.
Okay, let me hurry up.
We
I wanna
started
know,
late though, right?
We did start like 6-7 minutes late. Okay. I want to know.
Don't try to rush us. Do you see him? Like,
We were just talking about that.
that's our production
5
team,
minutes,
y'all. They
yeah.
are awesome.
We got 5 minutes, though.
Okay, in you guys' opinion, what does romance look like?
Anything that caters to what you like.
That sums it up.
Romance is...
Look at this one. Y'all can tell when there's some new stuff in the air.
I can't stand her. I guess it's what you two make it. Bam. That's it. That's all I can say. It's what you two make it.
That's a good one too. Yep.
What'd you say?
What's it, Eady? Look, she's like,
I'm with Tip on that one. Enjoying what he's doing for me.
Yeah.
Like,
What about what you
knowing
do?
everything that I like. Me
Right.
doing for him as well. But I
Yeah.
like to be satisfied, so.
ain't it awesome when somebody can listen to you and just lay it out? You can speak about it, but they can bring it to you visually. So beautiful.
It's a good feeling.
Oh, y'all
That's
gonna
what's
leave this
starting.
nasty last one for me.
Nothing but your shoes on.
You know what, y'all? We gonna be so mad when we go over this podcast and no Keith was involved.
We're going to snatch him up here so
Okay,
y'all
y'all.
can
So
see.
this is the last
look
one. So today, when I was at this radio station earlier this morning, we had the TV in our break room. So I was just like scrolling through some stuff, and usually the TV is on and making my coffee. Well, I had tea. I'm done with coffee, y'all.
Good for you.
So I was making my tea. So Adrian on The Real, I don't know if y'all watch The Real. So
Yeah.
it's like, she don't watch it, but
I'm at
Adrian
work.
is like the cute one, the innocent one. But she's
Really?
married to Israel.
Okay.
He's a gospel artist or whatever. So she was on there talking about that she sucked toes.
Oh.
And I was like, y'all know I got sick. But so I make sure y'all ladies are comfortable because I love y'all and I ain't gonna judge y'all. But the camera about. Do you ladies suck toes? Where my straw? Y'all will never be able to sip my drink again. No, I'm just playing. Do y'all suck toes? Or no, and she was like hype about it. Like she was like, y'all never did it. That's the best thing. She was like, and it was like such a, it was out of character for me to see her talk like that because she like always like, I'm the innocent one. She sung with 3LW.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that, the Cheetah Girls?
Yeah.
The pretty one. Yeah, her was on The Real. Like
Sucking toes, talking about that.
she
Wow.
was so happy that she was sucking toes.
So
and
what's
she
the
was like-
question?
so I just want to
Would y'all
know.
ever suck toes?
Do you suck toes, you little nasty self? And I ain't gonna judge you. I love y'all, okay? I love you, sister.
Don't touch me.
But okay, so no judgment zone. So will you suck your partner's toes? will be the first part of the question, or do you like your toes to be sucked? So for me, I'm gonna answer first. I have not sucked a toe, but I had my toes sucked and it didn't do nothing for me. Like it wasn't like, oh my God, like it didn't get me to this little place.
Wow.
It didn't. I'm just like, nigga, my
What
feet.
about you, Amika?
So I've
I mean,
never
not
sucked
nigga, but
toes.
my feet. Like,
I've never sucked toes, but you know, he has tried to go down there and kiss my feet, but I'm ticklish, so I'll stop him. So.
okay.
No, I don't want to be touched there. I'm ticklish.
Ebony thinking of how she should answer this.
No, I've never sucked any man's toes. Have I had my toes sucked? Yes. I love it.
Do you?
Yeah, so there's something with, it's no for me because I'm not sucking my toes. Somebody else is. But for me, it's
Stimulating?
People don't know that there's stimulation in the feet. So look it up. There's stimulation in the feet. And so, yeah, if they know what they're doing, yes, it can be an awesome thing.
So if you know how it feels, so would you ever suck your husband or your...
I will never say never, but I would have to be in love with that person in order to try it or to do it. But
Because she said it's the go-to thing. She even had Tia and Tamira, the little instant girls. They was like, I'm going to suck my husband's toes tonight.
I don't think there's enough love in this world.
Tia and Tamira, they was like, you know what? And I thought about it. I'm going to suck my husband's toes tonight. I'm like, golly. But yeah.
What about you, Edie?
I've had it done, but would I do it? Probably not.
Men's toes are just different. Ick.
Yeah,
I don't want
they're
your
ugly.
feet near my face. I don't.
Even if they were like pedicured, I'm just trying to
No, I
help
just
y'all
don't
out.
want to. No.
But you know what? Okay, so no, it's to everybody. And you had your toes sucked, you said?
No, he tried to kiss around them. I'm just like, oh, I'm ticklish. 'Cause I don't want feet touched.
Okay. So
2 minutos.
we got the 2-minute warning. I think tonight was awesome
It was a good
because you
time.
know what, y'all? We was talking to not giving discredit to domestic violence and breast cancer awareness, but we did want to let everybody know that we still had the same energy, fun times. We still could laugh, do everything. So that was the main focus of why we wanted to just get some hot topics and get back to laughing. Our 1-year anniversary, we birthed
Yes.
the 4 opinions in November, around November 30th or whatever. So we will, my birthday is November the 30th. I'm having a party November the 29th at Stanley's. We just gonna meet and just have karaoke, drinks and food.
So it's
and whatever.
everybody.
Everybody. They can
Okay,
come.
so anybody that's watching, you're
Right,
invited
they can
to this
come.
party.
And we also got a, event page. So just kind of get a number. It's not like a big space, but we gonna be there just singing karaoke. We always have fun when we go out. I do like wine and candles. Just throw that out there. But the big party will be on Saturday, December the 1st. Yes, we'll be at the Moxie
Yeah.
Uptown.
Put that on your calendars.
Yep,
7 to 11.
Yep. So we'll be celebrating our 1st-year anniversary from when we birthed this thing, and
Yeah.
we've been having a good time. We're thankful for all the people that we have in our lives. We
Yep.
have light snacks, and they also got a drink for us, the
Yes.
opinion. So that'll be $8 for $5 at the door, guys. We do need
Yep.
donations for different things that we still got going on. What else?
I think that's it.
Yep. Any
That's
ideas?
it for right now.
Yeah. Any ideas? You can go to www.4 4opinions.com, and we'll see y'all next Thursday.
Thanks, everybody.
Saturday.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
What's his name? Key.